Yeah, it's the Gwen and God DJ Self, and guess what? You're checking out the Evening Experience. Now listen, if you wake up in the morning time, sorry man, because you're missing what's going down in the evening. The Evening Experience, baby.
You know what it is. Mac 357, Big Chuck, I see you. The Evening Experience, Funk Flex. I mean, you know what we about.
The Cool, the DJ, the Red Alert. I'm with my man Mark the 357. I'm with my man the CB, the Chucky Black. I'm with my man the DJ Troop. Do you know what that is? The Evening Experience. The Evening Experience. Make a note of it.
Yo, once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy. Okay, Chuck is coming. I promise you, he's gonna be here. We got DJ Droop on the ones and twos.
Yes, sir.
We getting ready to go live and do what we do best right here. We're gonna have guests coming in today. Like I told people that we bringing that heat in the building. We're gonna do what we do every week on the Evening Experience. Your Thursdays will never be the same. We rocking. We bringing that madness. A lot of people are buzzing and talking about us, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you tuning in on 92.9 Real Deal FM, as well as the Matrix Studios Network. And once again, you can download that DSN-BX app and listen to us live and hear us and talk with us and do all the things that you want to do. We can definitely have a lot of different things popping, a lot of things happening. Today, we're going to have Mr. Andre Leroy Davis in the building. We're going to talk with Miss Ryan Atkins. We're going to talk with, well, we were supposed to have DJ Bedtime here, but once again, you know, matters of the music world take precedence, so we're going to have to reschedule him, but we look forward to having him back. I just want to tell everybody that we're trying to do big things here and definitely help out where we can. Currently, right now, there's a young lady who has a company. Her name is Joelle Fontaine. There is a clothing brand that she is currently trying to raise $30,000 for to create a home base in London, but as well as give back to her home country in Haiti. It's called I Am Creole. I Am Creole is a beautiful brand. I actually went and checked out the actual clothing itself on her website. It is absolutely gorgeous. It shows the power and the beauty of Haiti and the clothing itself. It shows the what fashion can be in the hands and the minds of people who have the desire to put out things that represent them and represent them well. So if you would like to, in any way, shape, or form, give money to that actual organization, it's www.iamcreole. That's IamKreol.com. All donations will be to help stabilize this brand, get it into different countries, as well as give money back to Haiti. Her mother had her shop in Haiti in the early 80s, and they had to leave during the political unrest. They burned her shop to the ground, and they currently, reside here in America, in Boston to be exact. And they are currently trying to relaunch this brand and put even more flavor to it, because now her daughter's involved, and to make it into something great. So once again, the brand in of itself is I Am Creole. If you would like to give, you can go to www.iamcreole.com. So once again, shout out to her and all the things that she's doing. Shout out to all the people that support her and that will support her, and I appreciate that. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Our political clown, idiot, orange face dummy. You know the guy is the president-elect. I'll never call him the president. Either he's grabbing some woman, being sued by him, being sued by people he fired, being sued by every person that want to, stuffing money in his own pocket, getting caught at it, talking to the Russians still. And yet, this still is the idiot that we have in chair. All right, so, apparently y'all haven't had enough, right? Y'all keep putting clowns like this in place because y'all think y'all going to get your money. I'm getting my money. No, you're not. they're gonna keep you as poor as we are. They're gonna keep you as stupid as we are. They're gonna lock up your minds with political uh, tirades and him tweeting and talking about how he hate people. You know, what president tweets? Yeah, he in touch with the people. Sure. He sits on a golden toilet and has golden towels to wipe his butt. How about you? No? Oh, okay. Well, y'all keep voting. Yeah, keep hope alive. Um, I just want to say that in the interim of what is going on in this world, you better have a strong mind because we got a couple more years of this idiot, and if they don't get him out the chair, please, somebody just finally step up to the plate. Stop taking a back seat to this clown. I'd rather quit than get caught up with him. How many? This is probably, if y'all check the history of the White House, this probably has the highest turnover I've ever seen for anybody's political cabinet. I'm just saying. Work with me on this one. Who fires that many people or have that many people quit? Just saying. But anyway, we're gonna get ready to get with our first guest. So before we have DJ Droop on the ones and twos come up, there's a song that I'm gonna have played by our board operator, Mr. Rolls Royce himself, Mr. Rashad. We definitely gonna play that joint, and it's gonna be for the most incomparable, the most beautiful, the most sexy, Miss Bobby Storm. She released her actual song last night on iTunes, Tidal, and all streaming services, Spotify, as well as she released the video for Lazy Love, as well as, if you did not catch her, she was on the show Stars with Queen Latifah on Fox 5, and she was one of the actresses. Well, she wasn't acting. She actually can sing. So she was acting like she was singing and being in a certain scene that was in the actual show itself, and she looked incredible in that blue dress. Oh my goodness, she looked like the ocean blue and true. Yes. Bobby Storm, for all the storm chasers that are out there that are following her, for all the people who saw her up here and she actually sang live sitting right there next to me, I was so lucky. Miss Bobby Storm. And sitting to my left, don't attempt to adjust your cameras just to let you know, is Andre Leroy Davis.
Peace.
Now, you've been referred to as an OG in hip hop.
Yeah.
Not only that process, but you've been referred to as a guru for artistry, for cartoonism, for many different platforms, including Marvel, including Wu-Tang, including, I can go on, Jay-Z, Rockefeller. First and foremost, for those who've been living under a rock and who don't know who you are, if you could just introduce yourself to them.
Quick summary.
Yes, sir.
Born and raised in Brooklyn.
Hey.
Still trying to stay in Brooklyn.
Hey.
It's difficult.
Hey.
Artist, writer, hip hop lover, hip hop appreciator. Most people know my work from The Source.
Okay.
Last Page, 16 straight years, every issue. But I also wrote for The Source, for Vibe, for Rap Pages, for XXL. More or less hands in every aspect of hip hop. Had my own radio show in college, managed folks, more or less anything that breathed, smelled, felt like hip hop.
Yes, sir.
I was a part of it, and continue to be. Even when I teach kids now in Brooklyn, it's coming from a hip hop perspective. Yeah.
Okay. So the perspective that a lot of people don't understand is this gentleman has a plethora of different places that he's worked, but not only that, the hip hop genre is living and well in him.
I like that.
Thank you. Not too long ago, you were at the Black Comics
in
Festival,
the Schaumburg.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you were once again showing why you are who you are.
Yeah.
I like the Blue Ivy Jay-Z mix that you actually had on.
Okay. Yeah.
Which actually,
Well, see, when people
which
see,
I thought was funny.
when people see that, they always ask me where that came from. And as strange as it looked, which was the whole purpose of it, there was an idea and a story behind it. It was I forget which site. It might have been All Hip Hop. They asked me what I envisioned Baby Blue was gonna look like. This was before she was born.
Wow.
There were no pictures of her.
Okay.
So I didn't want to just give the simple visual answer. Of course, I had to go deep into it.
Okay.
So with Jay-Z having the Blueprint album, I created the Baby Blueprint album. So I just switched it, flipped it up, made the baby look like what Jay-Z would look like, did my spoof of the album cover, the Blueprint, but made it the Baby Blueprint. So that was what people see when they see my banner at some of my shows.
Okay. Which I thought was, like I said, visually, if you had an idea beforehand that she would look like, she actually looks more like her father than her mom.
Yeah, but actually in a good way.
Yes.
Because it didn't turn out as bad as it could have been.
Shout out to Hov.
Yes.
What up, Hov? But you know, I just align with that, and then watching all the Wu-Tang members become X-Men.
Yeah. Well, actually, that was the X-Men cover was Grandmaster Flash.
Grandmaster Flash.
Yeah,
and the Furious Five.
Yeah, Wu-Tang
Okay.
I did as forming like Voltron. That was one of the pieces I did. I did them as Voltron. So, you know, there's always been the mentality as a geeky, nerdy comic book kid who loved hip hop and was able to mesh. So any chance I got, I meshed hip hop with comics. You know, that was one of my joys.
And we're gonna take a quick station break. That's why you keep hearing that phone go off, because somebody is actually another guest is coming. Cool. But we're gonna get back and we're gonna talk about Marvel.
Cool.
So once again, this is Andre Leroy Davis. This is your boy Mac 357, DJ Droop. But once again, we're here with Andre Leroy Davis. Now, you actually worked with Marvel.
Yes. Yeah.
And that was recently on the Black Panther movie, correct?
No, not the Black Panther movie.
Okay.
They commissioned me last year after Comic-Con to do 3 covers. So I did a hip hop variant cover, which was Grandmaster Flash's album, but I drew the X-Men as Grandmaster Flash. They also had me do Iron Fist #3, a variant cover.
Yes.
And Luke Cage #1, a variant cover. So that was last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it that you first wanted to make this process or to get into meshing the hip hop world with the art world?
It wasn't a matter of wanting to. It's just who I was. So it just came
Naturally?
natural.
Okay.
I mean, because when I look back at it, nobody that I saw was doing it.
Correct.
And I just did it. So it wasn't a matter of, you know, it was
destiny.
It was marrying the loves
Yes.
that I liked. You know, from, like I said, hip hop and comic books. As a kid, that was my solace.
I like that. You were very intricate in your actual drawings and making of the actual, the caricatures that you actually did, which for me was like incredible, because when I'm looking at them, I'm seeing the hip hop part of it, but every piece is marrying with that of the comic book world.
Yeah. I was lucky when I started at the source, because it wasn't the source at that point. I started in 1990. They had just come to New York. They were finding themselves. They wanted to add an artistic element to it. So what I was allowed to do was, they told me who was going to be on the cover or the secondary story. I wrote what the joke was going to be, and then I illustrated what the joke was going to be. So everything that was back there was from my mind, and they just okayed it.
So basically, they gave you creative freedom license to.
They gave me creative control. As they advanced and they got more known, I had to, I knew to pull the reins in a little bit, but it was more or less up to me. So I had to find a even more creative way to get my point across.
Now, another question. Did you ever contact any of the people that you were writing characters
No,
for?
they contacted me.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I like that, or
the early days, you got to remember, nobody was making fun of MCs and rappers.
Correct.
During that time period.
Because they were hardcore.
If they were making fun of them, it was like Spin, Rolling Stone, taking a shot at them.
Right.
And they really didn't know the culture.
Right.
Here was this magazine that became the Bible of the culture that everybody read, making fun of MCs who did dumb stuff.
Right.
You spoke about the clown in the White House. I had the ability to clown some MCs who went on to become gods on the mics and legends. So, I arrived at the offices and I had calls that X-Clan wasn't happy with me. They wanted to talk to me. I had calls that Rakim wasn't happy with what I drew. He wanted to talk to me. DJ Quick wasn't happy with what I did. So in the early days, people reached out.
Right.
And I was 25 from Brooklyn, so I was like, yo, give him my number or whatever. So I didn't really shy away from it at that point. And plus, X-Clan lived in Flatbush where I lived.
Okay.
So I'd rather confront it head on than get jumped.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, so
All
that's
right.
what I did. I just confronted it and spoke to people. And it soon became a badge of honor when I drew you on the page. It took about a good 4 or 5 years. But
All right.
yeah.
And now when they see you, it's like,
Now when they see me, it's more of the beef that they had at that moment was because their crew was around them like, yo, you see what he did? You see how he drew you?
Right,
This and that?
right.
Now when it's one-on-one with me, it's like, yo, I loved how you did this. Like first thing MC Search said to me was, why you drew me with so much chins? I was like, well, you was kind of heavy then, so I drew what I saw.
That's right.
I didn't make
That's
any
right.
fun of anything. It's easy to just straight up make fun of somebody if they write their own material and I just visually show it. That's on you.
Okay.
So, but now it's a whole nother level of respect.
okay.
I haven't really drawn the young kids
Woo!
because
Please take that to Tekashi 69. Do
oh,
something
see,
with that.
somebody online asked me what I would draw of him, and I have the idea.
Three-headed rainbow
It's
dragon.
just I don't want to bless him. I would do him as a Chucky doll. It would just work with everything. Have him in a box.
Chucky doll.
Have
All right.
him in the box, just the way he looks, and it'd be perfect. I wouldn't have to say any joke or anything. It's just
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. You definitely ain't got to make no jokes there because he already climbed himself.
Yes.
The process is, and what it is for me is, I don't think, I like the fact that you deal with our, elder statesmen, our people in hip hop who are legends, people who are what they are as far as the genre and the actual, the real, what I call real hip hop.
Yeah.
Because me and my co-host go at it all the time. He's into the young hip hop.
Okay.
He's 24. I'm
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
I'm about to be 45.
Yeah.
And I have no problem saying that.
Yeah.
But I tell people I come from bars. I don't come from this
Mumble.
mimmity, bibbity, flippity, flippity. Like what is that? Like,
Mumbleitis.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the way you lay out the actual drawings and the actual people brings light to what the foundation was and how strong of a character they really are in life.
Yeah.
And I think that's brought out in your work, and that should be celebrated because there's not many people who come from that type of music that still are this day, working towards making it even more of a prevalent mindset in the people, like, paying homage almost to those people.
Paying the respects. I mean, I have no problem if it needs to be drawn to visually convey what's going on now. Most of my illustrations that I do now, last word wise, have all been Trump related.
Okay.
I've just gone to the political
Satire.
type of thing. So like I just did a drawing called Trump Operation. So if you can remember the game from back in the day,
Yes.
I just did it as Trump. He had writer's block. It was Twitter's writer's block. So all those different aspects, I just take the truth and just bring it to life visually. That's all.
There you go. But I think I forget the monster that was in with Godzilla with the 5 heads.
Oh, what was it 3 heads? It was what was it Gamera or one of them? I can't remember which one.
I can't remember, but
Yeah.
you should draw that with Takashi and all these other little characters that are out there. 'Cause that would make that would actually show what they would look like. Cause they clowning. They straight clowning.
They definitely clowning.
But tell people what they have to look forward to from you in future endeavors.
Well, of course, still doing the art that I do. It's a little bit more political. I mean, I've always thrown that in, even with the source, if it applied and it meant something. But now it's just straight up more political. I curated a show called 17, The Revolution Will Be Visualized. And that was right after the murder of Trayvon. And with them killing us still, that show will go up. What it is it pays homage to all those kids, melanin kissed, who haven't been able to live past the age of 17.
Amen.
So that hopefully I'm trying to get it to hang in the Bronx. We've done every borough. We've been in Brooklyn, been in Harlem, been in Times Square. We need to be in the Bronx.
Well, listen, don't forget Westchester County either.
Hey, we was in, where were we? We was close to Westchester. So, but we gotta get.
Listen,
it
Mount
out
Vernon, New York has its own little museum and different places that they have that African American artists are celebrated.
I'm gonna work on that because
So-
I did a comic thing at the Mount Vernon Library in September.
Okay.
So I'm all around always.
Tell people where they can find you.
Instagram, Twitter, which I don't tweet, but I'm still on there. That's called at AL Dre Day. On Facebook, the art of Andre Leroy Davis, aka AL Dre. So there's a couple places you can find me. Or go to my website, AndreLeroyDavis.com. Full government.
I will definitely tell you it is a pleasure and honor meeting you, sir.
Yes.
Please keep doing the characters. 'Cause like I said, he is. He caught my radar because I'm always on Instagram and I'm always looking for a lot of different things. And I tell people it's not a one-trick pony here. Every process of every person that I pick to come on this show, it's for a reason. I tell people all the time, you don't get to this platform with me, especially if you don't have something that like sparks, and you definitely are a spark and a half. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like I said, you've been living under a rock. Mr. Andre Leroy Davis has been around in the culture for years. Please study up. If they got this thing called Wikipedia, you can find some stuff out. Check him out because he is a legend in his own right, making those actual characters come to life and celebrating our artistry and from his perspective and doing an excellent and incredible job at it. And we appreciate having you here at the Evening Experience.
Thank you for the invite. Thank you for the experience.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Well, we're going to take a musical break with our actual DJ. DJ Droop is in the building. And we're going to be right back. Once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy
Big Chuck in the building.
Don't attempt to adjust your camera. Sexiness is in the building once again. As I tell people all the time, we bring that swag in the building. We bringing that extra sauce today because right now we have Ryan Music in the building.
Thank you. What's up, guys?
I'm
excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you here because the viewers, they seeing you too. I told y'all she was coming. You ain't listen?
I appreciate you pulling up.
Thank you. Anytime.
Yo, I've been watching you for a minute. Not like that.
I was about to say,
Listen.
you have.
Excuse my friend
Crazy
here.
people.
He gets a little happy when there's a nice woman and beautiful woman in here.
The fact is, I actually have been paying attention to your music. Some of the people that you are connected to, so am I.
Okay.
Miss Melissa Harvey LeBron.
Oh, shout out to Melissa. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good-hearted woman. Oh my God.
Yes, incredible African American woman who represents
Big
us
things.
very well.
Black excellence at its finest right there.
Yes.
Yes. Shout out to Melissa.
Not only just being a black woman, but a black owner in America who is incredibly strong in her process and doing big things with NASCAR, doing big things with Kucha Music Group. Shout out to Kucha Music Group. Yes. Shout out to E2 Northeast Motorsports. I can't say enough about her. But as well as Miss Penny.
Yes, shout out to Miss Penny. Miss Penny was my publicist for some time, so she is the truth. Shout out to Miss Penny.
Yes. But I've been watching you through them. That's how I actually found you.
Oh, it's a small world after.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, and I've been watching your music as it's been growing, and you know, you visually are incredible. The music is incredible in and of itself.
Thank you. I really appreciate
I could see that you put your heart into what you're doing.
Yes.
So I'm gonna ask the mundane question. When did you start singing?
Oh my God. All right. I started singing probably when I was a very young child, say about 11, 12. But my parents had put me in dancing school, so I was a little bit upset. They tried to put me in tap. I dropped out like 2 days later.
Wow, poor tap.
But I stayed in hip hop and ballet because that was something I ended up loving. And then finally, I did a few little talent shows with dancing, and I think another singer was going over another song, and I happened to be like humming on the side or doing something else as a child. And I'll never forget his name, Mr. Malavi. I have no idea where he is now, but he was like a talent coordinator, director. Okay. And he was just like, "You can sing?" I was like, "No, I just sing. I'll be going along with it." So I think at the time, like Destiny Child was like super big.
Yes.
You know, so everybody wanted to do Destiny Child. So I did a talent show with dancing, but I never wanted to take the mic because I was like, well, no, it's not me. I just do this at home. You know, yeah. I had no idea of what it was because I thought everybody sound, you sing along with something. You think everybody think they sound good.
Right.
I've heard him sing, nah, don't sound like what you do.
You never hear me sing.
Don't sound like what you do.
Well, my household, see, my birth mother could sing. You know, I was adopted since birth, but my birth mother, she could sang, like Stephanie Mills sang. So, you know, in my house, it was just a musical thing to do. So it wasn't like it was, you know, to me, it was normal.
Right.
Okay.
So, as things started to happen, he told my mom. Mom was like, all right, we're going to put you in some vocal training and we're going to see how this go. But then I got so into it that I didn't want to like go to class. Right. So my dad pulled me out. Yeah, he was like, no, you gonna finish school and then we talk about this. So that's why I kind of started developing, doing things on my own. And as I finished school and did all of what I needed to do, here I am now.
Well, I want to tell everybody, thank you, Lord, for help blessing this young lady with the vocals that she has, because you are incredible. When you put your music together, is there something that you draw from, such as personal experiences or other people's experiences, or
all the time,
a combination?
Rather I write the full song by myself, or sometimes now I've been getting a lot out of the box with a lot of different songwriters. I will not sing anything that I can't relate to home. So usually, you know, I talk about pain, love, sex, messing up, defaults, finances, whatever I feel at that moment, or I feel like someone could possibly relate to when I'm done. That's with me, my songwriters, or we just come up with.
We're gonna relate. We're gonna put a new track out called "You Broke," Broke Brothers. Keep pushing.
I know
you
broke out from the door.
They sang it. They sang it.
That wasn't your call, it was your homie.
Yeah, let them know.
Oh, stop. We'll be in here forever.
Hey, a lot of y'all fronting out there. Stop
Yo,
fronting.
all I'm gonna say is, no, I'm just joking.
No.
That is not one of my songs, but if you like it, we can work it out. But
hey, work it out.
Exclusives right here, you heard?
Well, I tell people all the time that, you know, I do break up interviews with jokes, but all I tell people is this. You know, and that's actually something that I think is missing in the game these days, because if you listen to R&B people, especially Tank, I'm pissed at. Because Tank used to make music from the heart, and now he's trying to keep up with these young boys and talking about, let me do stuff to you. And I get
like
sex is supposed to be a part of, what happened to that? He took that away, and now he's like, when we... Yeah.
You know what it is? It's so easy for him to do the normal R&B thing with different ad-libs, different vocals, different harmonies, that now he sees so many people putting out easy songs. He's just like, you know what? I can make this chorus 2 words and it's fine. You know, and what's so crazy is When We Make Love was actually one of his #1 streaming songs.
Of course.
Right. So it's like, in his mind, he's like, I should have been doing this years ago.
Right.
Yeah, but the thing is, I tell people, you know, when you're R&B and, you know, rhythm and blues, there was a time when you could say the same thing without using the expletive. And
Absolutely.
I think that needs to be taken out of R&B again. Like, you don't have to curse mother. Beep, kiss my beep, you can suck beep. It's like, okay, I get it. But I don't get it. I don't get, because I'm used to a song where, come on, baby, you and I are going.
You know what's so crazy? I think that now, since there's so much hip hop going on and everybody's like a hip hop feel, it's kind of like a crossover of.
It's a bad crossover.
Yeah. I'm not saying, let me tell you something.
It works for Chris Brown because Chris
Don't
Brown's
Ask
that age. But when you got some 40-year-old dude talking about, it's like, okay, dude, let's stop that. I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Listen,
even if I could, I wouldn't do it.
You need to get your crowd, man. You need to get your old folks. They trying to be like us, you see? We started the wave, man.
Hey, Halle Berry and them looking like they 20, so somebody ain't making love.
Halle Berry is Halle Berry.
They making a 20-something.
Halle, you can come on evenings. Okay, we're going to work that out.
I can't with him, y'all.
Let's talk about that track that we were just listening to. When did that come out?
Don't Ask actually dropped mid of last year.
Okay.
And it's still actually pushing. I'm so grateful for this song. It was produced by Red Spider. Shout out to Red Spider and the whole Miami team. We were in Miami and Spider's like, nope, we're going to try this. And it was totally a different feel because I came with more attitude, more thrive behind it. And I'm just basically saying, like, you've had your play and your share of playing me, and now I just don't care. I'm taking everything by the odds, and I'm rolling with just don't ask me nothing. And we'll see how much you really like it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I was really stoked to do it because it's more like the alter ego in me. It's not the me, the normal,
Like your Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Ryaness. Yes. Okay, I'm working on it.
Ryaness? I'm like, please, you gonna have people go around and call me nicknames.
I'm just saying, work with it. You're
Ryaness.
not gonna coin that one. We're gonna work on it.
You listening to Tank? Chill out.
Okay, all right. I'm back.
Be back, baby. This man.
But all in all, when you put out stuff like that, now is that coming from your experience or is that somebody else's?
No, it has been an experience for me. Don't Ask has been an experience where, person just, you felt like you're in a relationship, but you might be the only one in that relationship. Okay? So it was kind of a tiring situation. So when I came up with the concept. We worked with a writer. Shout out to Eb. I wanted to be direct, but we took it to another step where it was a little bit of...
Yes, you did. Listen, if you haven't taken the opportunity to see some of the videos she's put to these actors, go watch the video.
Yeah.
Not only that, but the part that gets me is the fact that this is my PSA to you, homie, whoever you was. You stupid. Have you seen her? Are you blind? Okay, you gonna work it out. I know you're gonna wake up tomorrow and you're gonna kill yourself. Because that's what you need to do. Because you're stupid. Okay.
Please don't kill yourself. Just keep moving.
Because as he's blowing up, jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm going to hook you up. I can give you the shoes. Help you to jump. But I'm just saying, Jumpman, 23.
Done.
No, that was a commercial. I'm just saying.
He said all that, not me. I'm just, I'm here having a good time.
All right.
Yeah.
But all in all, what are you putting out an EP anytime soon?
I'm gonna do single by single for now.
Okay.
I'm calling it. It's like a splat. So every month I'll be dropping a new single.
Okay.
So there's gonna be another one. Yes.
Okay.
We get sneak peeks at them though, right? We get sneak peeks.
You get sneak peeks. Anything that you want. You get visuals.
Okay.
Listen,
first,
we definitely need. We like exclusive up here.
Yeah.
Because actually, we were probably the second actual station that played Vina Love's.
Oh yes.
Okay. So Air, the song Air is.
It's dope.
Fire.
I love the video too.
It's fire, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Vina Love, sweetheart.
Shout out to her sister, Art of Hardy, on Instagram, because she actually was the one who actually did the physical painting of the actual.
Wow.
So
That's
when they say
talented.
keep it in the family, they actually kept it in the family because of the fact that she did incredible work that showed the actual work that she put together as far as, she does stuff for Marvel. She has written, showed a lot of different art forms that facilitate to show, all of the different things that she's about. So she's an incredible artist herself, but she actually did so when I say kept it in the family, it was incredible.
Oh wow, amazing. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I
We
get
learn
those
new things.
little exclusives. Shout out to Kip.
You gonna
Kid
have me
Capri.
seeing Venus? It's like, shh, come here.
But so you're doing EP.
I'm
you're
doing
dropping
single by single, but I am still
single.
naming it. It is Misery Loves Company, so everything will be featured, and then I'll have a full EP come this fall and for you guys.
Okay.
It's kind of like I have music, so I'm like, why not put this music out, and
right.
then I'll give you guys something.
Well, listen, having those tracks and definitely putting out that music gives people who are going through certain things every different month. There's somebody who has been through some misery, has been through some pain. So definitely, or they definitely need company in that
Yes,
because they need somebody
misery brings company,
to
whether it's the good or
understand what
bad.
they went through.
Yeah.
So that works.
I hope I'm there.
Yeah,
And
you
that
will.
play button.
Oh no, you definitely be played. Trust me. And after today, there's gonna be a lot more followers too, fellas.
you.
Like I was saying, because we actually do check our gram on a regular basis. We got more guys tuning in than we have women. Stop that, women! Stop hating.
Oh,
On the
ladies,
women that
I
come
gotta
up here?
tune in.
Yeah, I don't know.
I ain't that bad to look at.
I guess you gotta get more tank up in here. You know, get a little more.
I got my.
Should we get him to take it all, ladies? Take.
Oh,
Look at him over there. He's like, whoa.
Hey now.
Yo, I'm telling you.
I'll go down the line for y'all so we get these followers up real quick.
This the evening experience, not the late night experience.
That's funny. But I tell people all the time that their artistry is what brings them to this realm. And as I said, listening to you, well, I'm not going to further delay it. Matter of fact, DJ Droop has a second track that we're going to pump up right now. And we definitely going to play that. Then we're going to come back and talk with Miss Ryan Atkins, a.k.a. Ryan Music Simone. That's like a joint you be in the club with popping bottles.
Yes. I was trying to go for some women independence. I feel like, when we walk in the clubs now, it's kind of like the guys are there, the bottles, and you just see the women fluting. We don't know what's going on. So we need some independence of we just do our own thing. Like, I'm not saying, I ain't down on my dudes, but like pull little ladies to the side. Pull somebody over.
Okay.
Do something. Let's dance. Let's bring it back to when we used to have some fun.
See,
You know
that's
what
what I'm talking about.
I have fun. I don't know what y'all talking about.
In the hip hop clubs still? Do you?
Hell
Nah, everybody's standing
Nah,
there.
they standing there, people flossing, the jury's out,
Yeah.
bottles on table, they still wet and cold. Count how many people pick up the bottle. We ain't got time for that this year. This summer, we ladies, we gonna bring it.
I can't
Change the
relate to
vibe.
that. I can't relate to that. I don't be buying popping bottles. I'm broke. I can't relate.
Ladies, y'all know when a man say he broke, right? He ain't really broke.
But all I'm gonna say is this: you definitely are right because ladies have been putting different times where they will have a group of their girls go out. They
Yes.
got the bottles popping, they got the ice on, they dripping. They definitely putting that sauce on top of it. And I can definitely see you in the club just killing it.
Thank you, thank you.
Don't hurt nobody. Cause you don't understand. I'm trying to focus. Focus. All right.
It's right. I'm looking at him, but he is not looking at me at all.
Are you damn skippy?
Why
Because I need
not?
to be able to talk.
You all right?
I'm over here listening to him. He like, yeah,
Is
so
it
you know what
hotter in
happened.
here? Is it hotter? Okay.
You Mac 357. I
Of
never
course.
seen you so.
Listen.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
We
Look
back.
that way though. Look
Okay,
left.
I'm a
He give me the side eye. He like,
right.
you see me?
All I'm gonna say is this: that you definitely put the stamp on this time in this era. Women empowerment is a big subject that we keep talking about, and I tell people it's not relegated to a month. They say last month was International Women's Day or International Women's Month. I don't believe in just relegating to a month. Women are 365 days a year throughout the year. So I like the empowerment factor that a lot of women are taking on and standing up for, because there are those misogynists, there are those people who take and go into different areas in life and try to, make women believe that they're less than what they're supposed to be. Having people like yourself, Miss Harvey LeBron, Miss Penny, and different other people who are in the workforce who are standing strong and believing in their product and putting forth incredible work. I implore and I tell people, stand by them. Please go out and buy those tracks. Now, are they currently on iTunes?
They're on all digital platforms you can think about. iTunes, Tidal, Amazon. You can even log into Spotify to hear the track first before you purchase it. Please, I always tell everyone, leave comments because I like to hear what you guys would like to hear from me. This kind of helps me gesture what I want to release next or how I want it to go about. The fan base back and me getting, what I need to hear to see it right. Are you feeling more of the club Ryan? Are you feeling more of the slow Ryan? Do you want more of the tude? Give me the vibe. Let me know. I'm very interested.
All of it is incredible.
Thank you. I'm actually pictured like painting a story, but eventually everybody will catch on.
In the fall, right? We gonna get all that in the fall, right?
Well, to all my people out there, I want to say she is painting the masterpiece, the making things look incredible to all the people in the world. I want to understand that they have a certain je ne sais quoi, as you Americans would say. So I want to, and you want to understand. Thank you. Okay.
Not bad.
What he said, y'all.
You should be in a movie. You should be in a movie. I'm convinced. You should be in a movie.
Right, by myself. Felipe, star Felipe. But
Philippe, we're gonna call you Philippe.
Yes, Philippe. Yes, I'm in the movie now. So yes, Philippe. Sorry. Yes.
Oh man.
All I'm gonna say is that we definitely want to look forward to all of the things that you have coming out. And please pay attention. Please tell people on the social media platforms where they can find you.
So guys, everywhere when you look for all my songs, singles, you type in Ryan Atkins. That's Atkins, which is my last name. My social media is Ryan is Music. That's music with a Q. And also for my website for shows to come about, hosting and any gigs, it's www.ryanismyname.com. That's RYAN ismyname.com.
So are you currently doing any shows that we can look forward to?
June will be the release of the shows. I'm just not allowed to say where yet, but I am hosting this Sunday in Manhattan.
Well, we're going to tell you, if you want the evening experience there to blow up the spot, to definitely come in and hang out with you. Make sure you put us on that VIP list. And
I'll have it prepared. I'm down for that. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys coming out.
Yes, we will definitely support you because, like I said, incredible artistry should be celebrated. And any moments that we can do so, we will. That's why, even though I didn't make it last night because I was kind of jacked up, I didn't make it to
you just gave him the face on the
Bobby
side.
Storm's debut. She was actually on the show Stars, which Queen Latifah and a whole host and array of different actors are on Fox 5. She was actually in one of the scenes, which was incredible, as well as she debuted Lazy Love.
Yeah.
Which we played at the top of the ship. But we will play it again before we get up there. But I want to tell people, we're here to celebrate the incredible work that y'all are putting out because
thank you.
Y'all are just making this world better.
I really appreciate this because there's so many different, it's a lot of platforms for hip hop, but I feel like since so many people, when they feel like major radios cut back on R&B, that it's not so much going on.
Right.
And I run into a lot of different independent artists that are, to me, are just super talented. And I just think if it just was the correct platform, and shout out to the whole DSN family, DW, because you guys gave me a platform, you guys gave me a chance, and I'll never forget that last year. So I am excited to be here, and I'll always support it.
Well, if you have anybody that you know has incredible music, now I will say this:
we do screens, we do screenings.
We have to screen it first.
I recommend that. First of all, I wouldn't see nobody that I didn't think was
okay, because there's been some people. Listen, no joke. Last week showed him.
Yeah.
This dude supposed to be an R&B singer. Yeah. No, brothers need to stop. He was like JJ Fish of R&B. He was like, hey, tell me. I was like, well, what the hell?
Yeah.
Who did this to you? Yeah. Who beat you? Somebody hit him with a stick while he was singing.
And if you can't freestyle, it's okay.
Please.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You don't gotta be able to off the top of the dome. It's okay.
Not everybody can do that.
It's not
successfully.
If it's not your thing, we don't gotta do it. But if you come here and you don't tell us, we gonna put you on the spot. And if you whack, we gonna let you know about it.
We're gonna let you. We're gonna talk to you. Off the air? We're gonna be like, what the hell was that? And then come back on the air and be like, hey, all right. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, he nicer than me.
I'm just sitting here, guys.
We keep it 100 in this. Okay, the evening experience. We nice to people. We're really nice. No, I'm telling you.
They're super nice. They're super nice.
Yeah, we
But
nice.
if you're talented and you believe in yourself, this is the place that you should come to.
There you go.
And then we do have coming down the pipe, which I haven't told my brother yet.
Yeah, you don't tell me much, but
And what I am going to tell you, we have Grammy Award winning and Grammy nominated producers coming in this building.
Super dope.
I don't know if you know who he is, Emmanuel Seal.
Mm-hmm.
You should. He's produced for, Whitney Houston, Beyonce, just to name a few people.
A few people.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So this brother is like super famous, and when I
Super
tell
dope.
people, his artistry is just world renowned, phenomenal. That's the type of people we have coming. So be on the lookout for stuff like
Tell
that.
you. The evening experience, guys.
It's going to be an incredible ride. But I will also tell people that when you're looking to have your heart touched, when you're looking to speak to, things that are going on in your life, please put on Ryan Atkins.
Ah, thank you.
I'm telling you right now, not only is she an incredibly beautiful woman, yes, you can all see that,
Thank you.
but she speaks to your heart. She speaks to your pain. She speaks to all of the things that you might be going through. So give yourself an opportunity to hear and heal, because that's the purpose of her music. It's not just to hear, but to heal.
Thank you.
you can get lit too. That's why I like it, because he likes sentimental. He wants to be in a club thinking about his finances. Like me, I just want to get lit. So you got bangers too that I can, do little dabs, little you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Appreciate
I
it.
like to feel like I can, mix it up and reach your type of people. You may not like every song I put out, but you're gonna like one or two, maybe 3 or 4.
Right.
But it'll be something that I know people can relate to.
Well,
That's what I look for.
Right.
You know?
And that's the thing. It may not, every song might not relate to your situation, but then one of them,
I might touch a
we'll
spot.
touch you. We'll touch you. But, well, I want to show people why you're here. That's why we got you.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know if there's anything that you
It's
have.
5 a.m. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I've been. It's not your business anymore. All hours in town been going out and in, and I'm not with it anymore. You think you're slick, running around the city giving chicks your. You think it's slick, 'cause you think you the but what you thought I didn't know about the thoughts you let hop on your. You need to stop, boy. You better stop, boy. I'm not a toy. I am annoyed. You stole my heart and you stole my joy. But I'm smiling because I'm out here wildin'. No, you didn't want it when you had it. Now I'm straight savage. And no, you don't turn me on.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Ryan Music's in the building.
Thank you guys. Thank
I felt
you.
that. I felt that.
I felt that.
I know. Don't
Yeah.
ask me having me snap it to my.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, I saw that.
Dang.
See, it's like two sides of the same coin. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Killer.
yeah, it's
Like-
a different side when we performing. This is, so sorry.
Gotta have a balance.
Yo.
Gotta have a balance. Gotta have a balance.
Yeah.
Yo, all I'm gonna tell you is go out right now, cop the music, Ryan Atkins. Please go on all of the different genres of places where you can find music, Spotify, Apple Music,
Everywhere.
iTunes, Google Music Store. I don't even know what they call that. Whatever.
I'm still gonna get him later.
And please go check out the actual videos. Trust me, you
Yes.
definitely want to go see those. Oh my goodness.
Deep breath.
Yeah.
Deep breath. Deep. There you go.
Okay.
There we go. All
I'm
right.
okay now.
All right.
I can breathe. Miss Ryan Atkins is in the building, and we appreciate you coming here today
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me. This was
and being
super
part
fun.
of the show. Listen, I can't ask for anything more. You made the millennium. We're gonna take a quick musical interlude. We're definitely gonna flick it up real quick, and
yes.
I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your artistry with us.
Thank you for having me. I really, really appreciate it. Every opportunity is a great opportunity for me, so I appreciate it, guys.
And we definitely have more to look forward to, and we're gonna get those exclusives right here on the Evening
Yes.
Experience from 5 to 7 p.m. every Thursday. Once again, this is your boy Mac 357 and your boy.
Big Chuck in the building.
Boom.
Yo, what up? What up? It's your boy SNS, and you're now rocking with the Evening Experience every Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m. Mac 357, Big Chuck. What up, baby?
Yo, once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy.
Big Chuck in the building.
Yo, I definitely was
Dancing just now to Walk It, Talk It. Shout out Migos. Shout out Drake right now. Yeah. We on air now. Don't front. You wasn't in here dancing.
Yeah, Migos definitely get my props. Drake
yeah.
always got my props. Shout out to my man, as he said, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, Ric Flair.
Woo!
Yeah. Really.
I definitely want to give him a big shout out. Big WWE fan growing up. But somber moment.
Yeah.
Once again, African American young man was killed. Didn't have anything in his hand, but I think a piece of plastic in his hand or something. And once again, cops gun killed him for no reason. He was mentally ill. Instead of them taking into consideration anything, what the man's mental state was or anything else, it facilitates to be, once again, we are slaughtered in the streets. And once again, I know people who are cops. I know a lot of officers for many different years. Not everybody is on that process. There's certain ones who don't live in the neighborhoods, who can't understand the people in the neighborhoods. Once again, you're dealing with people who don't live in your area. You're dealing with people who are scared because they don't understand who the people are or what they're about. They just think everybody's a thief, everybody's a killer, everybody's this, everybody's that, as opposed to being ones that mean something to the neighborhood, that people get to know, that their families know each other, and that they can actually relate.
Sorry, I'm just looking up this gentleman's name because I feel like he deserves that. Everything you said is right on the head. Just because, again, you know, for people like us, it's always harder in this country. You got to work twice as hard to get, you know, the same result as someone else that doesn't even work half as hard as you. So I'm just gonna kind of find the gentleman's name that was slaughtered essentially yet again. And then there was another one today in Brooklyn. I just got an alert on my phone probably a couple hours ago out in Brooklyn. Saheed Fassel is his name. Cops thought he was waving a gun. It was I think it was a metal pipe, something like that, and you know they just capped him. So yeah, we're still looked at as a threat. We're still perceived as threats. Again, I always say we've come a long way, but we still got a long way to go. And I just want to, you know, send my condolences to the families because it's sad that it's becoming the norm. It's like I'm numb to it now. It's like, oh, it happened again, like because it will happen again, and it's crazy that I'm saying that, but you just got to continue to fight the good fight, and things will change, and just continue to be positive, continue to do your part in your communities, and just, you know, stay the course. You know, we just want good vibes out here.
We definitely need those vibes definitely popping because of the fact that, you know, we have a lot of people who don't get the opportunity to live past where they're currently at because of the fact that, once again, you have people who are not paying attention to the fact that they are dealing with human beings. When you have people who are dealing with human beings, the first thing you should take into consideration is that there's another life in front of you, not a color. When you start to relegate people's lives to colors, then you start to say that black doesn't matter. Well, it does. Black is a strong color. It stands for a lot of different things, not just funerals. And And when you just sit there and don't take that in consideration, you make us seem like we are nothing and we are more than something. We are incredibly strong, powerful, influential people. And we need to have people who are in those positions of power, because it is a power position, because at that moment you utilize the law to try to make it seem as if you are doing something correct behind that badge, and you're not. It's just a process that we need to pay attention to.
And also, it was the anniversary of MLK's assassination. Was it yesterday or a couple days ago?
A couple days ago.
I wanted to ask you this on air if we had a chance to. I mean, I gotta make an old joke because I know you was alive. But what?
Actually, I wasn't alive.
You wasn't alive
when he passed. I was born about, almost 9 years after that fact.
Close enough. Nah. But what was it like during, that time? Because I know, I've experienced some things, but I know you've probably experienced like some things.
A lot of people just didn't understand what the culture was of what our people were trying to do as far as getting equality and definitely having rights to be just heard, listened to, go to the same schools, eat at the same counters. And it wasn't about the respect that, was given, because they didn't think we should be respected. In their eyes, we were still slaves, even though we were wearing suits, driving the same cars,
right,
riding the same buses and trains. They still, in their minds, had Jim Crow in their mind.
Right.
You were a slave. That's why I have a problem when people go, nah, hey, don't.
Right.
Yeah, slavery over.
Right.
That's why I tell people around me, just keep that nah to yourself.
Right. And I think it's important that, people get that, because again, we got the age gap between us, but, he was there. He was in the trenches. He was in the field, when it was still pretty bad, and right now it's still bad, because you got the orange dude. We're not going to get into him, but you got someone like that that's able to be the leader of the free world. So.
Which is why these people are now more easily just killing us and talking about, we didn't know, we thought, we're thinking.
Life's always in danger.
But enough of the somber note.
Yeah.
What we're going to talk about now is there's a lot of stuff going on in the hip-hop community.
Oh, yeah.
They said, Diddy did not go to Craig Mack's funeral. I didn't.
This is what I heard. I heard the family requested that he not come, not pay for the funeral. I heard that Diddy offered to pay for the funeral, offered to be there, but the family chose against it. That's what I heard.
You know why they said that? Because all those years went by. There was an argument many, many years ago when Craig Mack took on an actual manager that particularly Diddy didn't care for.
Right.
So he told him, you fire your manager or you leave Bad Boy. And after that, they severed ties.
Right.
And never been the same since. As you saw, his album was put on the shelf. He was put on the shelf. And you never heard, after Flavor in Your Ear was like, who?
Right.
What?
I know that track. I know every word.
Bad boy, clink, 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 come out and play.
That's a hard track.
And then I heard Ebro.
Oh yeah, Ebro. So shout out DJ Droop. He has sent us a little breaking news. Ebro, y'all know who Ebro is, High 97. Shout out High 97 and 105. Saying he promises that Tekashi 6ix9ine will not perform at Summer Jam, and he's the coordinator for it. He has the final say on everything. I don't agree.
No, Ziki-yo, Blicky-yo.
That would be,
none of that.
That would be lit. That would be lit.
None of that's coming.
I personally feel that's a bad move.
He's gonna be performing outside by the garbage can.
Look, man,
with the rest of his music.
I think that's a bad move.
Personally, I think that's a great move.
I don't think so, man, because it's supposed to be hip hop. That's hip hop.
He don't believe he's hip hop.
That's you can't.
Just saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying, you're censoring him in a way. One, because you're not allowing him a
He's
platform.
not censoring him. First and foremost, he is the coordinator. As a coordinator, you have the right to pick to choose the acts that come up on that stage.
How are you?
It's the truth.
How are you denying one of the hottest acts in New York a chance to
the hottest act in New York right
on
now.
The biggest
we played
stage
earlier
in New York.
We played the biggest act earlier. Her name is Cardi B.
Cardi B and Tekashi 69 both got big fan bases right
But
now.
the biggest is Cardi B.
He's top 2. It's Cardi
okay,
than him.
All right. You say he's top 2.
So he's one of the hottest artists out right now.
Shout out to A Boogie with the hoodie. Shout out to Rich the Kid.
Oh yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna get to Rich the Kid in a minute.
Wait. No, don't come on New York side now. You down south, Mr. Atlanta.
Wait. I'm gonna come to Rich the Kid in a
Atlanta.
second. I'm saying
that's Atlanta right there.
Ebro is denying this dude, a dude that's from Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn. He's not like he's from Cali or something. He's from around the way, and you're not gonna allow him to perform. Why? I want to hear the reasoning. I just saw the headline.
Cause he icky blicky yo, sticky yo.
That would have the whole Summer Jam bumping.
Yeah.
A lot of people listen to his music and mess with his music.
Yeah.
They do.
I'm not gonna tell you they don't.
He's smart. He's smarter than people think.
No, I'm not. No,
he's smarter than people
he did
think
prove,
too.
And I will give him his props. He actually showed the Breakfast Club. Listen, you're reading more into what I do than I am.
Right.
I'm letting you know this is marketing. This is what needs to be put out. This is what everybody wants. I am doing my part to make sure that this genre of hip hop has someone that you can see, hear clearly. This pink rainbow colored hair, these grills,
it's made him a lot of money.
The chains is definitely putting my type of music on the map, and we ain't going nowhere. So guess what? I'm doing my part and getting my money.
Right. I can't be mad at that. But
I'm not gonna be. I'm never gonna ever diss somebody for making their money. Do your thing.
All right, okay. I'm shout out Rich the Kid though.
Shout out to Ebro for doing your job.
Ebro, I don't know, man. That's not a good move, man. I think maybe he might be trolling.
Maybe he icky blicky yo.
Yeah, maybe he is.
Yeah, whatever.
But shout out Rich the Kid. Dropped the album last week. Need a shout out. My guy famous Dex dropping the debut album tomorrow. Shout out Cardi B, of course. We'll talk about hot New York
Midnight
artists.
is taking over. Shout out to my boy once again. He had her on last night. If you did not know, DJ Self had Cardi B on his show last night.
And it's cool because, as y'all know, we had Self on the show right here. He coming back soon.
Because winning.
I got to tune in. I got to tune in to find out. But it was cool to see that because, again, like when he was on the show, he was talking about how a lot of people thought it was beef and friction between the two.
Nothing to do with any of the above.
And it just so happened that, they just didn't end up working together.
At the time in which he started his company, she had already signed with a management group.
Right.
He didn't have his company at the time, and he wasn't going to hold her back to say, yo, wait until I get my stuff ready, and then you get your stuff out. She's like, I'm ready now. I need to move. And she made a strategic move to do what she did. Yeah. So no beef between them.
Nope.
They did whatever they did as far as the work that they did together at the time. He did break her as one of the people on Love and Hip Hop and getting her face out there more and more. She was famous because of the fact that she used to be a dancer. And then now he put her in a different light, showing that she had more talent than just that. So he facilitated to give her career some shine.
And now she the fourth Migo. You feel me? You feel me?
She is her own entity, strong. And if you listen to her first track, I don't know how long homie gonna be there, but
the Migos was that track's hot because it's hot. It's hot.
But shout out to her, and she's taking over Power 105 tonight at midnight, dropping. She said the best 5 songs she believes is on her album. But once again, Cardi B is doing her thing, her Thug Dizzle. That's the queen of New York. Yeah. That is Miss New York.
Yeah, I'm not debating that at all. Cardi B, do your thing, girl.
Yo, what happened to what's her face?
Who?
What's her
Nicki
name?
Minaj?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Nicki Minaj. He said, "You remember her? Oh, that's right."
Yeah. She look. She's one of the best female rappers ever. Not just New York, just ever. So I'm Nicki, you could do what you want.
There's some people who are not out yet.
Nicki, you could do what you want.
I could definitely give her some work. Yo, shout out to Miss Hustle. Shout out to a few people that are definitely come up on here. Shout out to Rhapsody, who actually put out the incredible album that she did.
Yeah. Look, I'm not taking away nothing from
Bars.
nobody, but Nikki, she's one of the best to ever do it.
One of.
Yeah,
Okay, I
that's
can go
it.
with that.
That's it. That's it. One more thing I want to get off my chest, man. You know, it was a crazy last week for me, and I just want to let everybody know, any toxic people in your life, man, just get them out. Dump them. And anybody that's just, you know, that's supposed to be for you but's not, get rid of them.
Dump them.
You know, good vibes only. You don't need bad vibes. If you got something going for yourself, if you got things going on that's positive in your life, you know, like myself here with my co-host, man, just forget the nonsense. It's not worth it. You know, just make sure you keep your head on straight, because I know it's hard. I was just there, but I just want to make sure I get that out there, because we need it, man, especially in these times.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate you saying that. So once again, tune in every week, every Thursday. Your Thursdays will never be the same right here on the Evening Experience. This is your boy Mac 357 and your boy
Big Chuck in the building.
Now, make sure you check us out on all platforms at theeveningexperience.com. You can find us on the
Instagram.
Correct.
At the Evening Experience.
You can find us on
YouTube at the Evening Experience.
You can find us on
Twitter at the Evening Expert.
You can find us on podcast, The Evening Experience.
Google Play Store, The Evening Experience. And then, of course, www.theeveningexperience.com.
Once again, shout out to Rich Dollars for putting that together and making us look great. Shout out to ChrisColato.com, who's always flicking it up and making us look popping.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Miss V Dinner, a.k.a. Lady V, who definitely steps in, and that's our scheduling manager. Shout out to our manager, Beware84. We definitely want to thank everybody who actually hooked us up and made us look as great as we do every week, and who keeps us behind the scenes. Shout out to DJ Droop for coming in and spinning on the ones and twos as he does.
We got to shout out to board operator, our guy one time.
Mr. Rolls Royce.
Before we sign off, yo, this was cool. I missed this. It's been a while since it was just Big Chuck, Mac 357, Mac 357, Big Chuck. I like it.
We definitely going to bring some of that back, but it's your scheduling that keeps us from having our time. But we're going to work on it.
Look. I'm gonna get my stuff together, man. I'm working on it. All right.
Hey. So, peace.
Holla.
Once again, it's your boy Mac 357. This is the Evening Experience, and one of the sponsors for our show is the Barbecue Rib House in Mount Vernon, New York, 529 Gramerton Avenue. You can give them a call at 914-665-3490 if you're looking for some of the best barbecue in Westchester. I'm telling you, finger delicious. I mean, succulent. Anything that you want, from pork, from beef, from rib, from chicken. All farm animals for that motion. You definitely want to check them out at the Barbecue Rib House, Mount Vernon, New York, 529 Gramerton Avenue. Once again, check out my boy Marcel Koenig, Barbecue Rib House at Facebook.com.